Well, it's Friday. We're back and we're talking tech right now, and we've done some stories on what is called ransomware. John McCulley of Moxley Carmichael joins us. You did a story earlier this week with us about what is ransomware. Explain it very quickly.
Ransomware attacks your computer in a different way than most viruses. It is malware that encrypts all your files, so it basically makes them non-usable, and then requires you to pay money to the attacker in order to get your files back.
And you're not going to get them back, probably.
Probably not.
They're just going to keep the money and take off. Now, this is happening all over, not just the country, but the world. FedEx has been attacked, right?
Absolutely.
And other main big companies, and you would think they would have so many firewalls that could protect them against this, but somehow it's getting through.
It's because it comes through email, and it's disguised as a normal email, as a zip file or a doc file or an Excel file, and then you open up that file and you're had after that.
So you'd have no idea. It looks legit until you open it up.
Absolutely.
Case in point, I found out about this just the other day. The Knoxville Convention Center. Some folks are going to open up an email, but there was just something they weren't sure of, because they get a lot of emails concerning conventions and proposals and things, and this was from lieutenant in the Army, okay, but they decided not to open it up. They sent it to their tech person and said, this is the same kind of email that attacked Europe. And they said if they would have opened it up, it would have shut down everything.
Absolutely, because it infiltrates the entire network, not just the one computer it goes on.
So what do you do?
Well, there's a couple of things you can do to prevent getting ransomware. For one, keep your machine up to date. If you're on a Windows PC, as long as you stayed up to date up to this point, you wouldn't have had any trouble with the ransomware. Problem with that is most people don't stay up to date.
Okay.
So you must stay up to date. Bubble pops up, make sure you're up to date.
Excuse me. So how about a high-tech, some kind of antiviralware for your computer? Would that help at all? I mean, who knows what that would be? I don't know. We're not trying to sell anything, but...
Absolutely. Norton and McAfee have email scanning softwares for your computer that you can get, and if you have like an internet service provider like Comcast or Charter, you're going to get one of these for free. Just most people don't use them. Make sure that antivirus/malware software is up to date and running all the time. A lot of people don't turn on the email scanning because it slows down a little bit. Take that few extra seconds.
And if you don't have anything worth saving, who cares?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, one thing it can get too is your cloud files. So when we're talking about cloud backups, it's always good to keep just an on-site external hard drive backup too, because if you get it up in the cloud, that's going to be a problem too.
That's some very interesting advice. John, thank you as well.
Thank you.
To include us here. And you put it down to earth where it's very understandable, rather than a lot of the tech stuff that you go, I don't understand it, I don't understand it. So you make it very clear on what to do.